everybody, welcome back to the Arcade of Fun, in which we're going to be playing Jeopardy for the Nintendo Wii U. We haven't started a run for this game as part of the Arcade of Fun yet, so let's see if we can. Jeopardy was created in 1963 by Merv Griffin from an idea suggested by his then-wife, Julianne.
Welcome our contestants. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, and now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Rivette.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. Finish the proverb. Literature. Board game history. It all adds up. Judy. And when did it happen?
Board game history 1000.
Where do we begin? In the 1950s, Parker Brothers took a French game called Conquest of the World and turned it into this.
What is Risk?
Okay, player 1. That's correct. Please pick again, player 1.
Finish the proverb 1000.
Man cannot live.
What is by bread alone?
Okay, player 1. Right you are.
It all adds up 1000.
Player 1. 1144 plus 1793 equals this.
What is 2,930?
Player 1.
2,937?
That's right. There you go.
Judy 1000?
Player 1. She hit the top 40 in both 1975 and 1977 with Send in the Clowns.
Who's Judy Collins?
Player 1. That's correct.
Literature 1000?
Please pick the Ministry of Truth is Oceania's propaganda department in this Orwell classic.
What is 1984?
Yes, player 1. That is correct.
When did it happen 1000?
You again. King John affixed his seal to the Magna Carta at Runnymede in June of this year.
What is 1215?
Let's hear it, player 1. Good.
Board game history 8?
Player 1. Hasbro says this game was invented by a wealthy couple while aboard their luxury boat. Okay, player 1.
What is Yahtzee?
Good. Please.
Finish the proverb 8.
He who laughs last. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is laughs best? It all adds up 8.
Player 1. 144 plus 244 plus 344 equals this.
What is 732?
Okay, player 1. Good for you.
Judy 8?
Player 1984 to 1992. Judith Light and this live-in housekeeper struggled over the question, who's the boss?
Who is Tony Danza?
It's player 1. That's right.
Literature 8?
You get to
Daily Double?
answer the Daily Double.
All in cheddar.
And you have the lead. Here is your clue. Tom Sawyer told this girl, I don't care for anybody but you. Then gave her a brass knob from an andiron.
Who's Becky Thatcher?
Congratulations, you're still in first.
Board game history 2?
Please pick again. Charles Darrow created this game in the Depression while dreaming of fame, fortune, and his summers at the Jersey Shore.
What is Monopoly?
It's player 1.
Board game history 4.
A game imported from India is called both Shoots and Snakes and These.
What are ladders?
Okay, player 1. Correct.
Board game history 6.
While out of work, Alfred Butts created this word game by mixing anagrams with crossword puzzles.
Mixing anagrams with crossword
It's
puzzles.
player 1.
What is boggle?
No.
Oh, it's the other one.
Any other takers?
Anagrams with crossword puzzles. I know it now. Yeah.
Yes, player 2.
Scrabble, yeah.
You got
Too
it.
late. Oh well. That's okay.
All right, let's get back into this.
Literature 2.
Has control. His ship was wrecked off an island near South America. He remained alone on the island for 28 years.
Was Robinson Crusoe?
Player 1? Right.
Literature 4.
The Lilliputians called this Jonathan Swift character Quinbus Flestrin, which means Great Man Mountain.
Who was Gulliver?
Let's hear it, player 1.
Literature 6.
In a Nathaniel Hawthorne tale, Thomas Maule built a house in Salem with 7 of these.
What are gables?
Yes, player 1? You correct. We return to Too Many Cooks.
What is spoil the broth?
Okay, player 1. Good.
Fish proverb 4.
You can't judge a book.
What is by its cover?
Player 1.
Fish proverb 6.
Player 1. Nothing ventured.
What is nothing gained?
Yes, player 1.
It all adds up to?
We return to you. It's 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 8.
What is 36?
It's player 1. That is correct.
It all adds up 4.
Player 1. 3 plus 53 plus 100 plus 153 equals this.
What is 306?
Let's hear it, player 1.
Oh, it's not? Oh, right.
Any other takers?
Oh, right.
It's player 3.
It's 309.
Right.
Right. I was adding up too fast in my head. That's okay.
Player 3, you start. 1012 plus 255 plus 11 equals this.
What is 1,278?
Let's hear it, player 1. Right.
Judy 2.
Okay, let's get her losing the Oscar for 1954's A Star is Born was called the biggest robbery since Brinks.
Who is Judy Garland?
Let's hear it, player 1. That's it.
Judy 4.
As Judy, this 1980 title character, Goldie Hawn said, and I mean, look at this place. The Army couldn't afford drapes.
What is Private Benjamin?
Okay, player 1. Yes.
Judy 6.
Judy Reyes staffed Sacred Heart Hospital as nurse Carla Espinosa on this Zach Braff sitcom.
What is Scrubs?
Yes, player 1. That's correct. We return to, and I'll hand it off to Sarah.
JFK won the presidential nomination at the Democratic National Convention in this year.
What is 1960?
Yes, player 1. You got it.
When did it happen for?
Player 1. The U.S. declared war against Spain on April 25th of this year.
What is 1898?
Player 1. Good for you.
When did it happen 6?
Player Bastille Day in France commemorates an event on this date in 1789.
What is July 14th?
Okay, player 1.
Last clue.
And we'll wrap up the board with this clue. The Sons of Liberty threw one heck of a tea party in Boston on December 16th of this year.
What is 1773?
Yes, player 1.
So I have $24,400 at the end of the Jeopardy round.
Player 3. You're going first in Double Jeopardy. start that round right after this break. Categories for the Double Jeopardy round are Title Ballet Women, Endgame, Medieval Europe, Entertainment History, Body Basics, and Ethiopian Cuisine. Where do we begin, player 3?
Ethiopian cuisine 400.
Similar to steak tartare, kitfo is a cold ground beef dish that is served this way.
What is rare
Let's hear it, player 1.
or raw?
Right.
Body Basics 2000.
A lot of food, unfortunately, high cholesterol can lead to atherosclerosis, in which these blood vessels become clogged.
What are the arteries?
Player 1? Yes.
Entertainment History 2000.
Kathy Lewis was this title character paired with Fibber McGee on a 50s TV show based on a hit radio show. It's player 1.
Who is Molly?
Yes.
Ethiopian cuisine 2000.
You again. Similar to the Indian ghee, niter kibbeh is a clarified spice-infused type of this and is used in many dishes. Yes, player 1?
What is pepper?
No.
Not pepper.
Anyone else? Here's the correct response. Butter.
Oh, butter. Okay, got it.
You get to pick again, player 1.
Medieval Europe 2000.
This dynasty of Frankish kings ruled France from 751 to 987. Player 1?
What is the Carolingian dynasty?
That's correct.
Endgame 2000.
You from the Arabic for hunting horn. It's another name for mother of pearl. Yes, player 1?
What is Nakib? No.
Anyone else care to
That's
try
okay.
to come up with the correct response?
The amount of money that's sitting in front of me right now, I'm not going to complain.
Here's what we were looking for. Nacre.
Oh, Naker. Got it. Okay. Let's
You
have
get to pick
Title
again,
Ballet Women
player
2000.
1. This Greek gal falls for her stepson Hippolytus in a ballet based on Racine's tragedy. Okay, player 1.
Who is Phaedra?
You.
Okay. Let's have Body Basics
You
16.
again, player 1. The dura mater is the outermost protective layer that covers the spinal cord and this organ.
What's the brain?
It's player 1.
Entertainment History 16.
You, Rochester. Did you know that in 1953, Harry Shearer played this comic as a boy on his self-titled TV program? It's player 1.
Who is Jack Benny?
Correct.
Ethiopian Cuisine 16.
Player 1.
Daily Double.
One of the daily doubles. You have the lead. Player 1.
Try for
Please select your wager.
18,517. Wait, no. 18,817. That's perfect. There we go.
All right, here's your clue. Teff, similar to millet, is a type of this that comes from a plant grown in Ethiopia.
What is a potato?
Even so,
Yep.
you're still in the lead. We're talking about grain.
Oh, grain. Okay. Ethiopian Cuisine 12.
You get, for Ethiopian meals, coffee is usually served in these small cups, from the French for half cup. Player 1?
What is demitas?
Good.
Ethiopian Cuisine 8.
Player 1, tej, is a type of this made with honey. Ethiopians think it was once shared by Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. Yes, player 1?
What is tea? No.
That's incorrect. Anyone else want to hazard?
Took a big
guess
hit on the
this?
Daily Double, but it's okay. Ooh.
Yes, player 3?
Wine.
Right. Player 3, you start.
Body Basics 400.
Let's get Sarah's assistance on this clue.
When swallowing, the soft palate is raised to keep food from entering the nasal cavity, and this flap of cartilage moves to prevent food from entering the trachea.
It's player 1.
What is the epiglottis?
Good.
Entertainment History 16.
Where do we begin, player 1?
Or no, Medieval Europe 16, I'm sorry.
We're in love with the medieval French literary work called This of the Rose. Yes, player 1?
What is the song? No.
Anyone else care to try
I'm
and come up with
slipping.
the correct response? Yes, player 2.
The Romance. Oh,
Right
okay.
you are. All right, let's get back into this. Player
Medieval
2
Europe
has
400.
control, Kelly.
Bodiam Castle in Sussex was built during the Hundred Years' War to defend England from this foe.
What is France?
Player 1.
Endgame 16.
A lot of clues, a lot of evil gold hoarders are the title guys in Wagner's Ring of the This.
What is Nibelung?
It's player 1. Yes.
Title Ballet Women 16.
This Kenneth Macmillan ballet intrigues with the curious story of the last of the 4 daughters of Tsar Nicholas II. It's player 1.
What is Anastasia?
Right.
Body Basics 12.
You get to pick again. Also called leukocytes, these blood cells defend the body against infection.
What are white blood cells?
It's player 1. That is correct.
Entertainment History 12.
You get in vaudeville, Jerry, Helen, Josephine, and George M. were the 4 these. Let's hear it, player 1.
Who are the Horsemen?
Sorry, that's...
Oh man.
Any other takers? Here's the correct response. The Cohens.
Oh right. Medieval Europe 12.
Sorry. The second daily double.
All in.
And you have the lead. Answer this. In the 1177 Peace of Venice, Frederick I, nicknamed this for his red beard, acknowledged Alexander III as Pope.
What is Barbarossa?
Congratulations!
Yeah! Body
Right,
Basics
then,
8.
Pink, red, or purplish. A port wine stain is a large one of these, usually on the face or neck.
What is a hickey?
Yes, player 1?
Or birthmark? Birthmark.
Yes.
Alright. Entertainment History 4.
You get to born William Claude Dukenfield. He took this last name as his stage name. Player 1?
What is Field? W.C. Field.
Good.
Entertainment History 8.
Played dance style of Brothers and Kennedy Center honorees Fayard and Harold Nicholas. Player 1?
What is tap?
Yes.
Medieval Europe 12 or 8.
Player 1. St. Augustine established himself in this city as the first Archbishop of the English Church.
What is Canterbury?
Let's hear it, player 1. You are correct.
Endgame 4.
We return Christmas in Calais or Cannes.
What is Noel?
Yes, player 1. Yes.
Endgame 8.
You again. In a song from the film The Jungle Book, these are bare.
What are necessities?
Player 1. Hey, you're right.
Endgame 12.
This Latin term means it does not follow. Hey, what's for lunch? It's player 1.
What is non sequitur?
Good.
Tell a ballet women for?
Player 1. 1949 saw the first ballet version of this operatic Bizet work that features Don Jose and a toreador.
What's Carmen?
Let's hear it, player 1. Good.
Ballet 8.
The evil priest Frollo wants Esmeralda, but she's saved by a man named this.
Who's Quasimodo?
It's player 1. That's it. And we'll wrap up the board with this clue. Margot Fontaine dazzled audiences as Princess Aurora in this ballet.
What is Sleeping Beauty?
Player 1? That is correct.
39,566.
You all move on to Final Jeopardy, which will continue after these messages. So much depends on how you do in the Final Jeopardy category, which today is American authors. What are you going to wait? Here you are, players, the Final Jeopardy clue. Injured on the Austro-Italian front on July 8, 1918, he also crossed the English Channel with U.S. forces on D-Day. Let's see your response.
William Faulkner.
And that will set you back.
$1,005. You're down to $195.
And your response?
F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Sorry, that incorrect response will drop your score.
100. So you're down to 2,100.
Let's see your response.
Who is Ernest Hemingway?
With that correct response,
10,251. That is 49,817. All right. That's my one game winning total of Jeopardy for the Wii U, and I'll see you all for the next segment.